Today we're at the Sawmill Place in Blairsville, Georgia, and we're lucky enough to have its owner, Sean Kite.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Tell me a little about your restaurant. I had lunch here. It was delicious. I like your concept. Tell me a little about it.
So it is fits in that nostalgically Southern type of food with a little bit of modern twist to it. We do try to locally source many of our ingredients and food as possible. We have a lot of direct relationships with farmers here in Union County, counties surrounding, and we also work with our local Union County Farmers Market.
Okay. Your green beans were incredible.
That's a popular item during lunch for sure, and it's kind of seasonal. It's kind of a harvest-driven menu as far as our vegetables, what's in season. For example, right now, strawberries are in season, so our pancakes have their strawberries and cream. Later in the summer, it'll be peaches and cream, and then in the fall, it'll be apples.
Okay, I called a buddy of mine that lives in the area, and I said, what is your favorite thing here? His was your breakfast. It was a brisket item.
That's right. So we have a brisket hash.
Yes, that was it.
And so it's a really tender brisket. It's set upon some golden crisp hash browns topped with a fried egg, and it's really, really good.
Well, I can tell you, the gentleman at the table next to me said he always got that, but today he tried something different. He was going to be adventurous.
Right. So there are people that are 6 days a week. They order the same thing. Their ticket just has their name on it. And then you do have some that venture out. So.
Speaking of that, I couldn't help but notice while I was here, everybody seems to know everybody. Can you tell me a little about your clients?
Right, that's a point of emphasis. We do have a lot of repeat guests, and so our wait staff is very competent in trying to learn names, much better names than I am. And again, we see these folks quite a bit, and so we try to develop a relationship. One of the best ways to do that is through learning your name, and then we kind of go from there. So,
I love the concept of from farm to table. Tell me, how did you come up with it? What's your history here?
Okay, so we have been here. In March, we started our 17th year. And so it's been a while. We were in Roanoke, Virginia, and when we started a family, we wanted to get closer back to our family. Both my wife and my side were in Georgia and North Florida. So this restaurant came on the market. It was an existing restaurant for about 3 years. They were doing breakfast, and so we found this place, and we've been here ever since. And we've just each year have just updated, add a little bit more to it. My wife grew up pretty much living off the land, and so a lot of our recipes come from both her grandmother's sides of the family, and we just have always kind of gravitated towards fresh type of product, whatever's in season, and then we just bring in family recipes to use those.
Okay. While I had lunch here, 3 or 4 different folks asked me, how are you doing? Can I help you? Amazing service.
Right. Hospitality is a core concept here, and our vision is essentially we're going to have you in our care for 45 minutes to an hour, whatever it is. And we just want to love on you the best way that we know how, through food, through service. We never know what you're coming from or what it is you're about to go to, but while you're here, we just want to take care of you, make you feel comfortable, and give you a great meal.
Awesome message. All right, we're in a side room because you are slammed over in the main dining area. Tell me a little about this room.
Okay, so about 3 years ago, we expanded and added this market/gift shop. Pre-COVID, it was all market. It had local produce, probably 40 or 50 different small batch artisan made goods. We kind of carry that local concept over into the market. So these are all small batch manufacturers, family, different groups, and they're from the Georgia area, some hyper-local in Union County, some out of Asheville, Waynesville, surrounding states. And then we have a full-service coffee bar. While you're waiting, if it's a 30-minute wait, you can come get a cappuccino or a latte or a hot tea or whatever it is. And it just helps folks while they're waiting, kind of take their mind off of that. And it gives us more weight room outside on our front porch.
All right. What would you say is your most popular food item?
Well, we try to hit a number of different areas. So
Right.
if you're an egg person, we have a special called the Notley Scramble.
Ooh, that looked good. Collard
And
greens?
So it's got collard greens and 3 scrambled eggs and cheese and onions and bacon, and it's all scrambled together. For pancakes, we have, during the fall, sweet potato pancakes with our cinnamon pecan butter. That's always a big hit. And then the brisket hash, like you said.
Right.
If you're a hash brown person, that's what you want to get. For lunch, we try to give a lot of options for those that are wanting to eat more healthy. We have salads we have a fresh bib lettuce that we source here in Georgia, and a lot of variety of salads. But we also have a daily meat and 3, and that'll fill you up for sure.
Yeah. Your restaurant's unique. What brings folks here?
Okay, it's the independent nature of something special, unique to the area. So I know, like, when my wife and I travel, we go to different southern cities or whatever, we're looking for that niche restaurant that's something that we can't get back home or something that's unique to the area. And that's what we want to be. We want to be something that when people come here, they're planning their trip to Blairsville, one of the things they're going to do, they've got to eat at the Sawmill Place. And so we want to execute on that with good food, good tasting food, served in a way that's hospitable. We're going to give them a feeling where they've enjoyed their meal, they've enjoyed their time here, they felt like they've met some local folks. And so I think that's what kind of brings people back. It's a combination of food, hospitality, and just the overall atmosphere of a cabin restaurant in the mountains. There's nothing better than coming to the mountains and having a hearty mountain breakfast.
Sean, I really appreciate you having us here to the Sawmill Place today. Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming out. Thank you for eating here. And we appreciate companies like yours that are kind of letting people know how great life is in the mountains, whether it's through real estate or through restaurants. This is a truly great place.
I appreciate it, and I'll definitely be back.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.